What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Jade, and I'm here with my very first eyebrow tutorial. First, we're about to just hop straight into it. We're using our Anastasia Eyebrow Brow Freeze. I'm sorry you couldn't see the name on it, but it's the Anastasia one. The Brow Freeze, and this is what it looked like inside. So you're just going to take a little bit on your spoolie, and then I'm going to go straight in and brush out my hairs so they can all go in one direction. So as you can see, I'm just brushing it out in the upwards motion, making sure I get all those hairs. And you can see the difference between the left and the right. Then I'm taking the side of the spoolie and flatten it against my forehead, I guess you can say. I'm flattening it out. So I'm taking the side of the spoolie and flattening it out, because they had an Anastasia eyebrow pencil that came with the eyebrow thing, but it was $20 and I didn't want to pay for that. So I just used a regular spoolie and used the side of the spoolie to flatten it. And as you can see, I'm getting real fancy with the voiceover and the music playing at the same time. Okay, I'm getting real fancy. She fancy, huh? Oh, she fancy, huh? Alright, but yeah, I'm not going to be talking the whole time. I'm going to let the music play for a little while, but right now I'm starting on the other side. We're repeating the same steps on the other side. Using that spoolie, brush through the hairs and flatten it out with the side of the spoolie. And as you can see, the hairs look very nice and clean. I should get my eyebrows arched and plucked or whatever, but I don't have much eyebrows to pluck. If they pluck my eyebrows, I won't have any eyebrows left. So this is what they're looking like. Very nice, very clean, very neat. I could just go out like that for real, but now we're doing the Morphe. We have our Morphe eyebrow dip. I couldn't decide between these two, but I just decided to go with the chocolate mousse eyebrow dip for Morphe. I love Morphe products. Their products is very good. So what I do first, I start off making a line underneath my eyebrows, following the shape of my eyebrows. And I slowed this portion down so you can really get the details on how to do it. So this part is slowed down. As you can see, I'm going to make my little tail. Start with the bottom and blend it in. And then we're going to go to the top and create our arch, our natural arch that goes with our eyebrow shape. I don't draw nothing that my eyebrows don't create on its own. I'm basically just drawing my eyebrows how it's supposed to look, but just darker. So I'm following the shape of my actual eyebrow. My eyebrows are just very light and thin, so you can't really see them. That's why I love to do my eyebrows. My favorite part of doing makeup is the eyebrows. The eyebrows is my favorite part. And also baking. After I put my concealer on, I love to bake. That's my favorite part. It's so satisfying watching the makeup just mattify. It looks so cute. But right now, I'm going in and doing upward stroke motions with a flat angled brush. You need a flat angled brush, so you can make it look natural in the beginning. You know how it usually be dark in the front. I like my eyebrows more dark in the back and lighter to the front. So that's why I do the upwards motion in the front, so it looks more natural. And we're just filling it in. Upward stroke in the front and filling in the eyebrows everywhere else so it can be more darker. I love a dark eyebrow to match my black hair. And as you can see, that looks real good. Very neat, very natural. I'm not going to say very natural, but very cute. I love it. I just love doing eyebrows. That's why I take my time with eyebrows. If I didn't have to wear any makeup, I'll just go out with some eyebrows and some mascara and some lip gloss and call it a day. So now we're doing the same thing on the other side, drawing our eyebrows underneath, following the shape of our actual eyebrows. As you can see, I have some hairs that could be plucked underneath that, but it's okay. I'm going to cover that with concealer later on in this video, so keep watching so So you can see how to also conceal the eyebrows. Now we're going on the top. And later you can see that it's a little too thin in the front, but I'm gonna go back into it and even it out with the other eyebrow. It is a little too thin, but that's why we conceal it. And we go over it, you'll see. And I said I wasn't gonna be doing too much talking in this video, but look at me, just yapping away. Just filling it in, filling in the gaps. I'm sorry that my camera keep going in and out of focus. It's trying to focus on my hand and my face at the same time. So as you can see, yes, it's a little too thin in the beginning, in the front of my eyebrow, but I'm gonna fix that later on in the video. So filling that in. Go in and do our upwards motion on our eyebrows so it will look like natural hairs in the front. And this step is very crucial to making your eyebrows look very natural, more natural than it should, because you don't want an eyebrow that's too dark everywhere. You kind of want like an ombre effect. That's why I do that in the beginning, so it don't be too dark at the front of the eyebrow. Make it look like natural hairs. And then I love the end of my eyebrows to look very dark, arched. I love a good arched eyebrow. And I'm just going in and shaping it up to my liking, filling it in, making it as dark as possible. You know I love dark eyebrows. That's why I love black hair to go with my black eyebrows. That's my favorite combo. You can see that. In the front, it looks very natural compared to the end. And to make it look even more natural, you're gonna go in with your spoolie and actually blend it out with your actual eyebrows. This is also another important step. You don't want harsh lines on your eyebrows, so you want to blend it out with your spoolie for an even more natural effect. And as you can see, it's lighter in the front and darker in the back of the eyebrows. Lighter in the front, darker on the edge. Just for a little closer up view, you can see it look like natural hairs a little bit to the front, but I'm going to clean up the rest with the concealer. And this is the concealer that I'm going to be using to clean up the eyebrows underneath. This is the Fair Shade CC569. And I'm going to be applying this shade underneath my eyebrows using another flat brush, but this one is not angled. This is just a flat brush. And this is great for getting very close to your eyebrows when you want to conceal them. I was making sure my camera was still on and recording. But yes, as you can see, I'm able to get very close to the eyebrows. Very close, and concealing it so I can hide those extra hairs that's underneath it that I don't pluck. You want to hide those extra hairs. And when I do it, I also brush it downwards. As you can see, I'm doing a downward side sweep. Now this is an important step right here. Make sure you pay attention to this one. I connect the concealer to the other eyebrow as if it's a unibrow. This is how I can tell if my eyebrows is too short in the front. And as you can see, that eyebrow is definitely shorter than the other eyebrow. So what I'm gonna do, I'm I'm gonna go in and fill it in so it could be complete like the other eyebrow. That's why I love doing the eyebrow trick, the concealer unibrow trick. You can see that the eyebrow was definitely too short. That's why I love doing this. Now it's very much more even at the bottom, at least. You still have to get to the top. I'm not worried about the top right now. So now we're cleaning it up. Get as very close to the eyebrow as you can. Do a side sweep motion. And while you're doing this, you want to raise your eyebrows up. As you can see, I'm raising my eyebrows, my eyelids. So you can get as close as possible. And you're going to do your downward sweep motion. Blend it in as much as you can, as close as you can. So it don't look too harsh. And now underneath is complete. We're just doing our extra blending so the concealer don't look too bright, you know. Then after that, we're gonna go in with our deluxe crease brush. I love this brush because this brush allows me to blend it in even more. As you can see, I'm able to blend it in even more with a downwards motion. You can either pat in and do a downwards motion at the same time, whichever one works best for you. Now I'm gonna go with a darker concealer, the light medium CC572, and we're gonna put that color on the top. In this part, you want to make sure you actually create that arch even better. And I got some on the eyebrow, so I just wipe it off. Now we're going on the other side and do that again. Repeat the step on the other side. Create that arch, define the arch even more. And connect it to the other side, make sure it's even. One thing about the top is usually always even for me. It's the bottom that usually don't be the most even, but that's why I love going in with the concealer. And now we're just blending it in the middle part so the two colors can just blend in together. Looks natural. And we're going back in with our deluxe crease brush and blending everything in. And that's how you get even eyebrows. If you do the unibrow tutorial method, you're gonna have even eyebrows. You see how even that is? I'm sorry my skin looks so dry. I recorded this around the time we had the freeze going on. And my face, no matter how much lotion I was putting on, it was just so dry. So dry. But I'm so glad the freeze is over now. It just took me so long to get to editing this video. And as you can see, the eyebrows are sisters and not cousins. So that's going to be a wrap on our eyebrow tutorial. Very detailed. If you love this eyebrow tutorial, comment down below if you like it. This is part 1. I also have a part 2 where I do my full makeup. I'll catch you guys later. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.